Hello students, in this video we shall solve some questions on linear equations. We will solve by two methods. One is elimination method and the other is cross multiplication method. This is for 10th standard CBSE as well as state board. So these are a few difficult questions which we are going to solve. Note carefully, practice well, important questions. Now here this x and y are in the denominator, and we saw in both the equations we have x plus y, x minus y in the denominator. So first step what we do is we substitute, we put 1 upon x plus y as some other variable a and 1 upon x minus y as some other variable b, and so this first equation becomes 5a minus 2b equal to minus 1, and the second equation becomes 15a plus 7b equal to 10. If this is equation 1, this is equation 2, we name these equations as 3 and 4. Now check 3 and 4, they are simple linear equations in two variables. Coefficients are not same. We can make coefficients of a equal by multiplying third equation completely by 3. So let us multiply each term of equation 3 by 3. So we get 15a minus 6b equal to minus 3, and that will be our equation number 5. Now we have these two equations wherein coefficient of a is same. So we shall subtract 4 minus 3 and we can write this as 15a plus 7b equal to 10. 15a minus 6b equal to minus 3. For subtractions we have to change the signs. So 15a gets cancelled and we get 13b equal to 10 plus 3 is 13, and so b equal to 1. This value of b, we can use it in any of these equations. If we check equation 3 and we put b over there, we can write 3 implies 5a minus 2 into 1 is 2 equal to minus 1, and solving this we get 5a equal to minus 1 plus 2, that is minus 1 plus 2, that is 1, and so a is equal to 1 upon 5. So this way we get value of a and we know value of b. A and b are both known. Now we can use this equation 1 upon x plus y equal to a, but a is 1 upon 5, and so we get x plus y equal to 5, and b is 1, so we get 1 upon x minus y equal to 1. Taking reciprocals we get x minus y equal to 1, and students, these two are very simple equations. We have to just add them. These two plus y minus y will get cancelled and we get 2x equal to 6, that gives x equal to 3. This is our solution, and we put this value of x in this equation, so we can write 3 plus y equal to 5, or y becomes 5 minus 3, that is 2. So solution xy is 3, 2. This is the first sum. Let us move on to the second problem. Again there in the denominator we see some terms, so what we do is substitution. 1 upon x is replaced by a and 1 upon y is replaced by b. So this equation becomes half a plus 1 by 3 b equal to 2, and the second equation becomes 1 by 3a plus 1 by 2b equal to 13 upon 6. Now can we solve this further? If we cross multiply and solve, we will get 3a cross multiply plus 2b upon 6 equal to 2, and this 6 we can transfer on right hand side, so 2 into 6, that is equal to 12. So we can write 3a plus 2b equal to 12. Is it clear? or we write this step again, 3a plus 2b upon 6 equal to 2, and therefore 3a plus 2b equal to 2 into 6, that is 12. This is our required equation, suppose 3, and from this we can write cross multiplication gives 2a plus 3b upon 6 equal to 13 upon 6, 6 gets cancelled, and so 2a plus 3b equal to 13. This is our equation 4. Now check equation 3 and 4. We know one special method for this when coefficients are interchanged, coefficient of a and b, coefficient of a and b. So coefficients are interchanged. So simple method is add these equations once and subtract these equations once. We get simple equation. Check what do we get. 3 plus 4 implies, what do we get? 3a plus 2a, 5a plus 5b equal to 25. Divide by 5, we get a plus b equal to 5. Simple equation. Now 3 minus 4, check what do we get. 3 minus 4, 3a minus 2a is a, 2b minus 3b is minus b, 12 minus 13 is minus 1. So these are two simple equations. We can just add them. Plus b minus b gets cancelled and we get 2a equal to 4, that is a equal to 2. We use a in this equation, so we get 2 plus b equal to 5 and so b equal to 3. Now here we have obtained values of a and b, but we want values of x and y. So we get 1 upon x equal to a is 2, so x equal to 1 by 2, reciprocal. 1 upon y equal to b, and so y, b is 3, and so y is equal to 1 upon 3. So these are the solution, values of x and y. X equal to 1 by 2, y equal to 1 by 3. Students, have you followed this? Now just think for the next question. What should we apply? Denominators, we can see 3x plus 2y and 3x minus 2y. Can you see? So what should be the substitution over there? The substitution can be 1 upon 3x plus 2y is equal to a, and 1 upon 3x minus 2y is equal to b, and then we can go ahead. Is this clear? So let us start. Question number 3. Now in this question, third, we put 1 upon 3x plus 2y equal to a, and 1 upon 3x minus 2y equal to b. Question becomes 2a plus 3b equal to 17 upon 5, and 5a plus 1b is equal to 2. Now students, just to remove this fraction, what we do is cross multiply this or multiply this complete equation by 5, just to remove this denominator. So what do we get? 10a plus 15b equal to 17. Now see, this is 10a, this is 5a. We can make the coefficient same by multiplying this equation by 2, and we get 10a plus 2b equal to 4. Now students, coefficients of a are same, so we just subtract two equations. We have to change the signs. 15 minus 2 is 13b equal to 13, and so b equal to 1. Put this value of b equal to 1 in this equation, so we get 5a plus 1 equal to 2, so 5a equal to 1, so a equal to 1 by 5. Here we have obtained a and b. Now we replace these values here, so we get 1 upon 3x plus 2y equal to a, that is 1 by 5, and 1 upon 3x minus 2y is equal to b, that is 1. From here we get reciprocals, so 3x plus 2y equal to 5, And from this equation, taking the reciprocals, we get 3x minus 2y equal to 1. Now students, if we add these two equations, 2y gets cancelled. We get 6x equal to 6 and so x equal to 1. Now this value of x is substituted in this equation. So we get 3 times 1 plus 2y equal to 5. So 2y equal to 5 minus 3. So 2y equal to 2 and so y equal to 1. And so the solution is x1 comma y1 is the required solution for the third question. Now students, let us try to understand the next method, cross multiplication method. In this method, what we have to do is, we have to first adjust the equation in the form term of x, term of y, then constant equal to 0. We want 0 on right hand side, all terms on left hand side. So what is the first equation? 2x plus 3y minus 17 equal to 0. What is the second equation? 3x minus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. After this arrangement, we have to learn this sequence B, C, A, B. We start with B, C, A, B. If the equation is of the form AX plus BY plus C equal to 0, here A is 2, B is 3, C is minus 17. Here A is 3, B is minus 2, C is minus 6. Since there are two equations, so in place of B, C, A, we say A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2. So A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. So what we do is, we write in this form B1, C1, A1, B1 and B2, C2, A2, B2. Learn this sequence. Here we have to write x upon this sequence equal to y upon this sequence equal to 1 upon this sequence. Now if we learn this properly, what we have to do here is, we have to multiply this first, B1 into C2 minus B2 into C1. B1 C2 minus B2 C1. Here what we do, C1 into A2 minus C2 into A1. And here we do A1 into B2 minus A2 into B1. So learn this sequence. This multiplication minus this multiplication. Now let us solve. We write x upon B1 B2. B1 B2 is 3 minus 2. C1 C2 is minus 17 minus 6 equal to y upon, we want this term below y, C1 C2 minus 17 minus 6 A1 A2 2 3 is equal to 1 upon, we want this sequence below 1, A1 A2 is 2 3, B1 B2 is 3 minus 2, x upon, we multiply this first, 3 into minus 6 is minus 18 minus, we multiply these two terms, minus into minus plus, 17 2s are 34 equal to y upon, check this, 17 3s are 51 minus 51 minus, minus 6 into 2 is minus 12 equal to 1 upon, this is minus 4 minus 3 3s are 9. So we get x upon, what is minus 18 minus 34? Is it minus 52? Is equal to y upon minus 51 plus 12. Is it minus 39? Is equal to 1 upon minus 13. Now see, from this equation, if we want to find value of x, we write x upon minus 52 equal to 1 upon minus 13, and for y, we write y upon minus 39 equal to 1 upon minus 13. This minus gets cancelled. 52 we can multiply by 52. So x equal to 52 upon 13 and y equal to, we can again cancel minus 39 upon 13. So x equal to 4 y equal to 3 is the solution of question number 4. Is this clear, students? Now we go for question number 5. Same method. We write this format as it is, just to know what we have to write. And then we compare the equations with this standard form. We have to write this. Now first equation can be written as a minus b into x plus a plus b into y. We want these terms on left hand side. So plus 2b square minus 2a square equal to 0, the standard form. The second equation, to get the terms of x and y, we can write a plus b into x plus a plus b into y. We take 4ab on left hand side, so minus 4ab equal to 0. Now to solve this, we have to write x upon b1 b2 a plus b c1 c2 2b square minus 2a square, this is minus 4ab. Is this clear? Equal to y upon c1 c2 is 2b square minus 2a square minus 4ab, and a1 a2 is a minus b a plus b is equal to 1 upon we have to write a1 a2, that is a minus b a plus b, and b1 b2, that is a plus b, omit this one, a plus b a plus b. Now check what do we get. X upon a plus b into this, so we get a plus b into minus 4ab